Hey kids, ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way because you're awesome and amazing. There isn't anyone in the whole wide world who can do what you can do. So, are you ready? Ready to learn with me today and have some fun along the way? Ready, set, go! How are you today? I am so excited to talk about numbers and our five senses. 5 is a number, isn't it? You know what? We're actually going to do a little talking about number 5. We've got to see if we can find number 5. Do you think we can find number 5 in here? What does a number 5 look like? Do you know what a number 5 looks like? Let's see. I'm going to get a piece of paper and I'm going to draw a number 5. Number 5 is a little bit tricky. You can draw one with me if you would like to. It has a straight line. So I always start with a straight line and then I go down just a little ways. And then like I was drawing a rectangle, I go over and then I curve it around and bring it back. Did you see that? A straight line. Then we go down, then go underneath that line and come around back. Now we don't touch it in the back. If we touched it in the back, it'd be more like a 6. We have to go down and around and stop. Sometimes people like to draw a half of a circle like that. Then they like to draw the little line right there and the line across the top. There are lots of ways to do number 5. I think the easiest is to draw the line first, draw the line down, and then draw underneath and back around. But 5s are a little bit tricky. They are kind of tricky to write. But you know what? I think when you try, no matter what it looks like, you're doing a great job because you're trying. And sometimes people think, oh, I have to be perfect. It has to be just right. But you know what? Sometimes trying is more important than having it be perfect. And sometimes if you're having a hard time, maybe you're grown up or somebody big, your mom or your dad or a big brother or sister, maybe they could help you a little bit. But you need to do it yourself so you can learn how to do it because you are really, really smart. And it's going to take some practice sometimes because sometimes we have to work on it till we get it right. Even Miss Connie has to do that because we're not always perfect. So now we know what a 5 looks like. Do you think you can find? I have 4 5s. Do you think you can find them? What's this one? 6, 8, 1, 4, 9, 1, 8, 4, 10. 5. Very good. We found our first 5. I'm going to stick it right over there. All right. What's this one? 8, 2, 8, 9, 9, 7. Oops, I missed one. 6, 7, 2, another 5. Nice job. You know what? I'm going to actually put it right up here so you can see the 5. We'll put these 5s right up here and then you can see those 5s. What's this one? 2. 2 almost looks like an upside down 5, doesn't it? 6. That one is back. No, that's right. 6, 2, 1, 0, 10, 3, 5. Oh, good job. There's another 5. 3, 3, 4, 7, 10, 9, 4, 6. Oh, I'm running out of numbers. Do you think we're going to find it? What's this one? 0. Good. 3, 1, 7. Oh, the last one is a 5. You're right. So we've got 5, 5, 5, 5. We have all those 5s to look at, don't we? Thank you for helping me. 5 is really a fun number, but it is a tricky one to draw, isn't it? Did you try drawing it and it was kind of tricky? But it's a good practicing one. Remember we talked about New Year's and how you can practice? That's something that you can practice, is how to draw 5s and how to draw other letters. And remember, you don't have to be perfect, but we do need to practice and try, don't we? You're really good at that. Are you ready to find out what our new letter is today? Oh, it's backwards. Let's look. It's right here and right here. Any guesses? Let's see what it starts with. What sound? Moon, mouse, milk, monkey, mop, map. What sound does it make? Moon, milk, mouse, monkey, mop, map. That sounds like you were eating something delicious. That's something else the M sounds like, is things that taste yummy with our mouth. Okay, let's see if we can do the alphabet and learn the letters and see if we know which one that one is. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Are you ready to sing it with me backwards? Here we go. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now I know my Z, Y, X's. It is time for your guesses. What do you think? I'm going to pull it off. Which letter do you think? I'm going to give you a hint. It's kind of in the middle. Let's turn it around and see if you know it. What letter is it? Letter M. I, J, K, L, M. Does it look just like that M? It goes up, down, up, down. Now look, if we went up, down, and then we stopped, it would be an N. But because we go up, down, it's an M. And N and M sound a lot the same, don't they? But M goes M, N goes N. So they're a little bit different. They're kind of tricky, but M makes a M sound. Let's turn it around. And let's see what lowercase m looks like. It goes a line down, around, and around. Now, what if it only went around? Let's draw letter N. Get your writing road, and we're going to put our letter M's on there. And we're going to talk for a minute about some different ways to draw letter M. Now, if I take letter M, if I did letter M, oh, can't see my gray one very good. Let's try one that you can see a little bit better. Let's try a red one today. Okay, if I draw it and I go around and stop, that's not an M, that's an N. I've got to do 2 loops for it to be an M, don't I? Or what if I went like this? That's a U. Or like this. If I went upside down, that's a W. So we've got to make sure, I'm just going to erase those off because they're not the right ones. We don't want to do those. So we've got to make sure we do 2 loops. All right, let's start right here with capital. We're going to start at the top of the writing road, go all the way to the bottom. Then we're going to go again at the top, and look. Or you can start at the bottom, go all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. There's another M. So you can write your M the way you want, but it's got to start at the bottom and go to the top and go to the bottom and the top and the bottom. Now, lowercase starts right in the middle at the dots, and it goes down and then it goes around, around. Let's do one more of those. Around, around. Oh, I better move this guy over a little bit so we can write it better. There's the lowercase m's, capital M's, and lowercase m's. Very nice. Okay, now you know what we're going to do? Let's take a look right here. What is something we'd like to draw? You know what? How about we draw a map? Map starts with map. Let's draw a map. This map is a treasure map. We have to start out with a square or a rectangle. So we need 4 sides. You can do a square, or if you wanted to do a rectangle map, you would do 2 short sides and 2 long sides. You choose which kind you want to do. Now, somewhere in our map, there's a treasure. And do you know what you do for a treasure? X marks the treasure. Can you put an X on your map? Whichever kind of a map you decided to draw, put an X on there. Now, let's pretend maybe you have to go by a tree. So on a map, we could draw a little stick and draw some. There's a tree. On this map, let's draw a tree. Maybe we have to go past a rock. Can you draw a rock? Maybe we would have to go by a mountain. Do you want to draw a mountain? Now we got to draw the footsteps. Footsteps are like little dots. Go around the tree, around the rock, and then you will find the treasure. How about on this one? We go around the mountain, around the tree, around the rock, and then you find the treasure. Can you help somebody make a treasure map? Nice job. I think that's perfect. All right. While you're drawing your map and getting your map finished, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read you a book about numbers. All right? This is by Mary Novak and Sybil Harland, and it's called Numbers because we just talked about all those numbers. Let's see if we can find some numbers in our book. Oh, look. Those are cute little snails, aren't they? They're so fun. All right. What do you think the first number is going to be? I think you're right. It's a 1. There's a 1. Let's pull the picture down. 1 rocking horse. Oh, look at this one. 2. 2 ducks. Oh, look, there's also 2 fish. 3. 3 bananas. 4. 4 boats. 5. Oh, there's the one we've been working on. 5. What do you think that little orange thing is? 5 socks. 6. 6 yo-yos. 7. Oh, look, it's got a little dot right there for an eye. 7 beach toys. 8. 8 donuts. Don't those look yummy? Look at those sprinkles on there. Those look like good donuts. 9. 9 snails. 10. 10 snacks. Oh, look at all those yummy snacks. We're going to talk about one of our senses that tastes the snacks. 11. 11 dinosaurs. 12. 12 caterpillars. 13. 13 instruments. 14. 14 brushes. 15. 15 dogs. Look at those cute little puppies. 16. 16 keys. 17. 17 turtles. 18. 18 hats. 19. 19 snakes. Ooh. 20. 20 shoes. We did all those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We did 20 numbers. Good job. All right. Did you get done with your map? Let's see if we can find letter M on our page today. Can you find a capital letter M on there? Where's that capital M? What color is capital M? It's kind of orange, isn't it? And it's down on the bottom, right there. Good finding. All right, let's see if you can find the M lowercase over here. What color is it? It's kind of reddish brownish, huh? There it is. Good job. All right, let's see. You know what? When we did a letter S for our smell, Miss Connie forgot to do our map, and I forgot to do these. Do we forget things sometimes? Miss Connie does. I'm not perfect. Are you perfect, or do you forget sometimes? Sometimes we just forget. That's okay. Let's see if we can find a letter M right here. A, W. There it is. It looks like an upside. If I turned it upside down, it would turn into an M, but we're not going to turn it upside down. We'll leave it that way. V, E, X, T, J, R, Q, D, O, N, Y, F, C, M. There it is. Oh, do you know what it says to do? March for 1 minute. Do you think we can march for a whole minute? Okay, you're going to have to get some space. Get ready to stand up. You ready? We're going to march. I'm going to tell you when to start, and a minute doesn't seem like a long time, but it's quite a long time when you're marching. So are you ready? On your mark. I'm looking at my clock, so I know. On your mark, get set, go. March, march. Oh, keep marching. March. You can march around in a circle. You can march around your room. Keep marching. Keep marching. Get those feet up tall. March, march. Oh, you are a good marcher. Guess what? We're not even halfway there yet. A minute is a long time. Keep marching. Oh, guess what? We're half of the way. Okay, keep marching. Are you getting tired? Are you getting tired? Keep marching. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, you can do it. It's 1 minute. We can do 1 minute. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Guess what? We are almost there. Keep going. Oh, we only have 10 seconds left. So while we're marching, I'm going to count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, whew. Better sit down and take a break. That was a lot of marching. That was lots of marching. All right. let's get everyone sitting down. Let's get ready. We've done our letters. Now we need to talk about our senses. We're going to talk about our 5 senses. And you know what? We're going to talk about our sense number 3. Do you know which one is sense number 3? Let's sing the song. And when we get to sense number 3, you tell me. Okay, just wave really fast and I'll wave back and then we'll finish singing the song. Okay, you ready? I have 5 senses like you. They help me do what I do. I'm so glad they're there. They help me to share all the fun things I can do with you. My sight is my sense number 1. My eyes help me see where to run. I see rain, I see snow, I can watch flowers grow. My sight is my sense number 1. My smell is my sense number 2. My nose smells things all the day through. It can smell things that are sweet. It can smell stinky feet. My nose is my sense number 2. My taste is my sense number 3. My mouth tastes things healthy for me. My mouth tastes things that are good. I eat things 'cause I should. My taste is my sense number 3. My hearing's my sense number 4. I can hear someone knock at the door. I can hear my friends laugh, hear my splash in my bath. My hearing's my sense number 4. My touch is my sense number 5. My fingers feel I'm alive. I touch hard, soft, and smooth. I feel fuzzy and grooved. My touch is my sense number 5. I have 5 senses like you. They help me do what I do. I'm so glad they're there. They help me to share all the fun things I can do with you. What is our sense number 3? Our taste. Our mouth helps us to taste, doesn't it? If we didn't have our mouth, we couldn't taste things. And you know what? Sometimes we eat things that are not our favorite. Sometimes I have things and I don't love them, but they're healthy for my body. And so sometimes we have to eat things that are healthy for our bodies, even if they're not our favorites. And we don't always love that, do we? But do you know what? That is totally okay because our bodies need healthy things. You know what? Our bodies need all kinds of things to eat to keep us healthy. We're going to talk about a rainbow of things that we can eat. Some of them you might like, some of you might not like, but all these things help us stay healthy. Let's look right here. Blue foods help your brain think, like grapes and blueberries. That helps our brain get really healthy and strong. All right, let's look. Orange foods help our eyes see better, like oranges and carrots. Did you know that when you get an owie, yellow foods help heal your cuts and scrapes? So you can eat pineapples and bananas, and that can help your body get healthy faster. Red foods help make your heart strong. So if you're doing lots of running, if you eat apples and strawberries, they help your heart be strong. Purple foods help your tummy feel good. So eggplant and plums and things like that are good for your tummy. Do you know what's good for your bones? Green foods help your bones be strong, like spinach and broccoli. And you know what? A lot of people say they don't like green foods, but they're important to eat. Even if it doesn't taste the best, if it's not your favorite, it still helps your body be really healthy. And we need a healthy body so we can run and play and do the things we need to do. Now, these are some kinds of foods. Have you tried these kind? Have you had tomatoes and raspberries? What about nectarines and peppers and cantaloupe? Those orange ones are kind of yummy. How about starfish or lemons? Lemons are kind of sour. Grapes and cucumbers. Those are good ones. How about blueberries? And what about blue corn? Have you ever seen blue corn before? Sometimes you'll see blue corn chips at the store. Those are good. And this is a purple, kind of like a cauliflower, and a purple pepper. Did you know there were that many colors of food? Is that like looking at a whole rainbow of foods? And all of those foods help our body stay healthy. Sometimes they're not our favorites, but that's okay because our body needs lots and lots of foods for us to be healthy, doesn't it? We need all kinds of things. That's what helps us get healthy. Now, we're going to do a project today. We're going to make our mouth. Do you have a red paper? We're going to take our red paper and we're going to make a mouth with our red paper. All right? We're going to do a project with it. We need to make our mouth. Now you can use a pencil. I'm going to use a black marker so we can see it really good. We're going to do a big giant smile on the whole page. And then we've got to do the top of our mouth like that. Can you do a big mouth? Because our lips kind of go around and around. And our mouth is what tastes things, isn't it? So we're going to do a great big mouth, just like that. What's inside of our mouths? What are these things? We have teeth in our mouth. So guess what? Get some little marshmallows. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get some glue. And I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm going to put some marshmallows in the glue. I'm going to make me some teeth in my mouth. Oh, it's not sticking very good. I'm going to lay it down because when it's standing up, when it's laying down, it will stick on it. Okay. We're going to do some marshmallow teeth. You know what? While we're doing that, we're going to talk a little bit about our mouths. So you can keep putting your marshmallows on for your teeth. I should say, instead of saying marshmallows, I should say you can keep putting your teeth on. So you know what? Our teeth help us chew things. And like our song said, my taste is my sense number 3. My mouth tastes things healthy for me. What would happen if we didn't eat healthy things? What if we only ate candy and sugary foods? Would that be healthy for our bodies? Do you think our bodies need us to eat healthy things? So even if we don't like something, we probably need to at least try it because our body needs healthy things. Our body needs us to eat things that are healthy to help us. Okay. I didn't let them dry before I picked it up. Okay. You keep working on those. We're going to keep talking about them. You go ahead and glue your mouth on. Glue your teeth on your mouth. And I want you to think about your tongue for a minute. Don't put glue on your tongue, but look at your tongue. Your tongue has little tiny bumps on it. Can you feel them? If you can't feel them, when we're all done, you can go look in the mirror and your tongue has some little tiny bumps. Do you know what those bumps are called? They're called taste buds. That's what helps you taste the food. And did you know that you have parts of your tongue that taste different kinds of things? One part of your tongue tastes things that are sour. Have you tasted a lemon before? Is it kind of sour? And you know what? When you're eating it on your taste buds, they can taste sour. And sometimes, you know, when your eyes get all squinty because it's sour, that's because it's telling you it's sour. Another part of your mouth tells you when things are bitter. This is a little cranberry. Cranberries are sour and bitter. They need lots of sugar to taste good. Sometimes people drink cranberry juice or they have cranberry sauce. They use these little tiny cranberries, but they have to put lots of sugar in them because they're kind of bitter. And don't they look delicious? But they taste really bitter and they're really sour too. All right, you know what one of these is, I think. Is that a pretzel? Can you see the salt on that pretzel? They're salty. Our mouth can taste salty. And when we get all these flavors in our mouth, it helps our mouth know what we're eating. You know what? My favorite is sweet things. I love to eat candy and cake and cookies. But what if I always just ate candy and cake and cookies? I could eat fruit. Fruit is sweet too, like bananas and strawberries. Our tongue and our bodies like all kinds of foods, and our mouth tastes them for us so we know if they're good or not. Sometimes we'll take a bite of something and it's going bad. It doesn't taste very good. So we have to be careful to make sure that what we're eating is good for us. Okay, while you're gluing on your teeth on there, we're going to read the story about tasting with our tongue. All right? Look what these kids are tasting. They're tasting ice cream. Do you like to taste ice cream with your tongue? That's a sweet thing. Now look right here on this little tongue. Can you see those little tiny bumps? Those are their taste buds. Melvin and Gilda Berger wrote this book, You Taste with Your Tongue. Let's see what they found out when they were writing it. You taste with your tongue. Is she eating her lunch? Okay. Different foods have different tastes. What if everything tasted the same? That wouldn't be very yummy, would it? Our tasting helps us decide what to eat. If we don't like it, we have a hard time eating it. If we really like it, we eat lots of it, huh? Taste can be sweet, salty, sour, or bitter. And sometimes, like with these cranberries, they're sour and they're bitter. Sometimes, like with a pretzel, they're salty and they're kind of, the inside of them is a little bit sweet, kind of. Your tongue has tiny bumps called taste buds. Oh, look, here's a picture. Different bumps pick up different tastes. Now it's showing you in this picture. This isn't a real tongue, but it's showing you those little taste buds. Can you see them? On the back of your mouth, they're bigger. In the front of their mouth, they're smaller. Right here at the back of our tongue was where we taste our bitter things. Salty and sour are on the sides of our tongue, and the end of our tongue is where we taste sweet things. But when it's in our mouth, it kind of all mixes around and our taste buds can taste it all. Some foods taste sweet. A lot of foods, they put sugar in them to make them taste sweet. And our tongue really likes sweet things. You taste sweet foods with the front of your tongue. Some foods taste salty. Is she eating a giant pretzel? You taste salty foods on the sides of your tongue. And do you know a fun fact about food? About our tongue? You put salt on your food and it helps it taste better. Do you know what? You even have to put salt in like cookies and bread and things like that, or you can't hardly taste it. The salt helps our tongue taste it better. Some foods taste sour. Milk tastes sour when it's spoiled. If it's not good and it starts tasting sour, you probably better not drink it. You taste sour foods on the sides of your tongue. These kids are having a lemonade stand. That looks kind of fun, doesn't it? And they're taking those lemons and squeezing them. Some foods taste bitter. This is some coffee and it tastes very bitter. You taste bitter foods on the back of your tongue. Let's see, what is he eating right there? It looks like a radish. Smell and taste go together. When you have a cold, you can't taste very well. If your nose is all stuffed up and you can't smell your food, your tongue doesn't taste it very good because your smell helps you taste. Which tastes do you like? There's a roll. Let's see. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some corn and some meat. What kind of tastes do you like? What kind of taste does your tongue like to eat? Does it like to eat lots of different kinds of tastes? Oh, guess what? I like to eat lots of things. Do you like to eat apples and bananas? Do you know what? There's a song about apples and bananas. And we're gonna sing it, and then we're gonna kind of change the sounds. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now let's do an A sound. Ah. I like to at apples and bananas. I like to at apples and bananas. How about we do E? I like to eat, 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 apples and bananas. I like to eat, 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 apples and bananas. That one's silly, isn't it? How about I? I like to eat, 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 apples and bananas. I like to eat, 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 apples and bananas. How about O? You know what? We're doing all the vowels. We're doing A, E, I, O, and U. Those are all the vowels. Let's do the O one next. I like to oat, 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 opals and bananas. I like to oat, 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 opals and bananas. Let's do the U. I like to oot, 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 ooples and bananas. I like to oot, 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 ooples and bananas. Is that kind of silly? That's a fun song because it's fun to eat apples and bananas, and it's fun to do the alphabet vowels. Do you know what? There's something I don't like to eat, but some animals do. What is this bird eating? Is he eating a worm? You know what? I don't like to eat worms, but birds do. So you know what? We're going to sing this song about the bird eating some worms. All right? Spring is coming, spring is coming. Hear the birds, hear the birds. They are busy finding big fat worms, big fat worms. Spring is coming, spring is coming. See the birds, see the birds. They are busy eating big fat worms, big fat worms. Yuck! Oh, I'm so glad I'm not a bird. I do not want to eat worms. Ooh, and look how, for us that would be a little one, but birds, that's a big, big worm for a bird. It would be a little one for a person, but that's a big one for a bird. Ugh. That would be so yucky. I'm so glad that people don't have to eat worms. Now, some people in the world do like to eat them. They make them in special ways. Sometimes people even put bugs and worms inside of candy, or they roast them and eat them kind of like popcorn. Do we all like different things to eat? Yeah. That's what makes it kind of cool, is everyone in our world is a little bit different and we all like different things. And that makes our whole life kind of special because we can all do things that are different from each other. All right. I don't know if you're about done with your mouth, but I'm going to read you a story while you get finished. All right. This is called Beans on Toast. Do you eat your beans on toast? Some people do, some people don't. But this is a book about how it tastes to people who like beans on toast. All right, let's try this one. All right, Beans on Toast by Paul Dowling. Beans on stalks. Beans on legs. Did he pick all those beans and now he's taking them away? Beans on racks. Beans on wheels. Beans on the road. Beans on a crane. Beans on the boil. Beans on cans. Beans on trucks. Beans on shelves. Beans on the counter. Beans on the way home. Beans on the stove. Beans on a spoon. Is that baby getting a little crazy with his beans on his spoon? Beans on head. Do babies sometimes put their food on their heads? Beans on the floor. Whoops. Beans on toast. The end. That told all the way that beans get made, didn't it? Beans are so yummy if you like to eat them. Some people like beans, some people don't. And you know what? There's lots of fun things that we can eat. And there's lots of things that we can eat because they're healthy for us. And our tongue is really, really special because it helps us, doesn't it? My taste is my sense number 3. My mouth tastes things healthy for me. I taste things that are good. I eat things 'cause I should. My taste is my sense number 3. I love being with you. I hope you've had fun today. I love being with you because you are incredible. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum. See you soon.